Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, beloved friends, and welcome once again to another Divine Loss program. Tonight, we are blessed with the opportunity to study together the very last question that Kardec asked the illuminated spirits. Question 1019. And this question, we are very certain, is a question that oftentimes we ask ourselves. So let us hear the question proposed by Kardec to the illuminated spirits, and let us allow their enlightening answer to nourish all of our souls. Let us then begin by reading question 1019 together. Will the kingdom of the good ever be realized on earth? Feeling grateful that Kardec asked such an important question, let us now read the answer together. The good, say the illuminated spirits, will reign on earth when, among the spirits who come to inhabit it, the good ones outnumber the bad ones. They will then enable love and justice, the source of goodness and of happiness, to reign on earth. It is through moral progress and the practice of the laws of God that humans will attract good spirits to the earth and repel the bad ones. However, the bad ones will only leave after humans have banished pride and selfishness. The transformation of humankind has been predicted, and the time has come for all progressive individuals to hasten it. It will be implemented through the incarnation of more evolved spirits who will comprise a new generation on the earth. Then the bad spirits, who are reaped daily by death, and all those who try to deter the forward advancement of things, will be excluded, for they will be out of place among humans of high morality, whose happiness they would disturb. They will go to newer, less advanced worlds to fulfill pain-filled missions, where they will be able to labor for their own progress and at the same time labor for the progress of their brothers and sisters who are less advanced. Do you not see in such an exclusion from a transformed earth the sublime image of paradise lost? Also, do you not see in the humans who have come to earth under similar conditions, bringing within themselves the seeds of their prescience and the traces of their primitive inferiority, the no less sublime image of the original sin? Considered in this way, the original sin refers to the still imperfect nature of humans, who are only responsible for themselves and for their own wrongs, and not for those of their parents. All of you, men and women of faith and goodwill, work therefore with zeal and courage for the great world work of regeneration, for you will reap 100-fold the grain of wheat that you have sown. Unfortunate are those who close their eyes to the light, for they are preparing long centuries of darkness and sorrow for themselves. Unfortunate are those who place all their joys in the things of this world, for they will suffer more privations than the pleasures that they have had. And above all, unfortunate are the selfish, for they will not find anyone to help them bear the burden of their miseries. St. Louis. So, in this very logical dissertation, beloved friends, we are given a message of great hope, one that affirms to us that the earth, the entire earth, is destined to become the kingdom of the good. And St. Louis explains to us what the kingdom of the good means. The kingdom of the good entails having on earth spirits incarnated that are more morally evolved than the generation before. Yes, dear friends, this transformation is happening right at this moment. This is why you and I are being called to really transform ourselves internally, to really care for our feelings and thoughts wisely, so that our inner landscape aligns itself more closely to God's laws, because the transformation we are all looking forward to, the transformation of the earth, the transition to a planet of regeneration, will occur when a new generation continues to reincarnate, one that is more morally evolved. And it will also occur when we who are already here align our feelings, thoughts, actions, words, and attitudes with the laws of God more closely. And when we who are reincarnated on the earth banish selfishness and pride from our very selves. So, regeneration, dear friends, is of course a collective process, but we are being called to work on it on an individual level, getting to know ourselves, our tendencies, and striving to become more virtuous, more Christ conscious, as our Master Jesus modeled all these virtues to us while reincarnated. And St. Louis also makes a reference to the fact that those who refuse or resist the invitation to transform themselves will be kindly invited to transfer to another planet where their brothers and sisters will be less advanced. We see examples of this interplanetary migration in the book On the Way to the Light by Emmanuel through the mediumship of Chico Xavier. In this beautiful and very informative book, which we recommend to everyone, Emmanuel traces the spiritual history and the spiritual progress of the earth, reminding us that the ancient peoples that were highly evolved for their time, such as the Egyptians, the Romans, and the Hebrew peoples at the ancient times, were coming from other planets, for they were not able to regenerate themselves fully prior to that moment. So they were transferred to earth under the guardianship of our loving Master Jesus, so that they could help earth propel its own material progress, and therefore learn to be more fraternal towards their brothers and sisters. So, this law of mutual assistance, mutual cooperation is present on the universe, throughout the universe, so that we can educate ourselves, morally speaking. So let us, dear friends, take heart and take advantage of this blessed lifetime. Be courageous to face ourselves. Be grateful for the many experiences we have already been blessed with, and become more aware that we are reincarnated to become more virtuous, more Christ conscious. So we can even, dear friends, invite ourselves in moments of prayer to be inspired to work on a certain virtue. For instance, Ben Franklin, at the age of 21, developed 13 virtues, which he worked on individually on a weekly basis. Let us work on ourselves and be courageous, helping ourselves individually and also collectively, reminding ourselves that we are reincarnated to multiply the good as co creators with God, as children of God. Let us believe, dear friends, that the kingdom of the good shall become prevalent on earth, first by our efforts to transform ourselves, then by our efforts to be useful to one another, offering to others what we would like to receive. The golden rule that Master Jesus personified for all of us on earth. So, what a true blessing to know that the symbolic kingdom of the good starts inside of us, and it is up to each and every one of us to plant seeds of hope, seeds of compassion, seeds of understanding wherever we may find ourselves, knowing that we can make a difference regarding the future of humanity every time we decide to co create the good with God. What a beautiful invitation for us. And now, dear friends, we wish everyone here, live or on demand, many blessings, and we would like to send everyone an embrace of gratitude for being together in this current of light and hope for the past 5 years as we study together the divine laws. Thank you for this blessed opportunity of joining together in the good, beloved friends. Many, many blessings and a loving embrace of gratitude to God, to Master Jesus, to the mentor spirits, and to everyone who has made this study come to fruition in both realms. Thank you, beloved friends, and bye for now.